Academy of the Occult. Hail to the lovers of occult. I'm Theiam.
بدنم یک قفس، که نمیگذارد با معشوقم برقصم. کلیدش اما در دستان روحم.
In the introduction of this episode, I have designed a riddle for you. Certain people have the ability to answer it. A key for those who are awake. Anyone can guess. Who is the lover in this riddle? I will give him one of Lilith's names as a gift. A name that fulfills dreams. Names are very important in occult. A deity called the Omnissaih, who is the creator of this world, created by 3 sixth-dimensional beings, with the adjective omnis. Omnis means creator, and his name is Aya, and it is expressed as Omnissaih. The names of the 3 beings of the 6th dimension are Maya, Taya, and Leia. Yes, throughout history, we see civilizations that were much more advanced than today's humans, and they worship the beings of the 6th dimension. Omnissaih is the god of technology and wisdom, and the creator of the spherical universe is in the 3rd dimension. It is also the creator of humans and thousands of other organic alien species in our universe, like Reptilians, Pleiadians, and Greys. The Omnissaih's favorite beings in this 3-dimensional universe are those who, like itself, are creators, and in terms of technology, they have reached a level where they can create. Man is very childish. Not more than a few thousand years have passed since its civilization, and it is in the period of its complete evolutionary ignorance. For this reason, Omnissaih is not interested in meddling in human destiny at the moment. There are species far more advanced than us in this universe, and we will continue to kill our fellow human beings for hundreds of years because of skin color, race, culture, or belief. And humans are still demarcating on their little planet. Considers a person superior to another because of the geographical border. Man still has one planet and still has one galaxy, a completely unaffected being in the 3-dimensional universe. Many years ago, in my dream, my Master Jaguar priest was telling me the legend of the source, how the Mayans searched for the origin behind Omnissaih, when they knew that they would not reach the Omnissaih until a very distant time. They wanted to escape from this conviction of 70 to 90 years in this body as soon as possible. The soul is important. This blue planet is a slum. The more you invest in the soul, the better the next dimension will be. For example, someone who worships Allah will go to the warp world, yin and yang, defined as heaven and hell. Not only in this world, a dictatorship has ruled over you, but it will be the same in the next dimension and the warp world. You go from one prison to another. The Greeks worshipped Zeus and said, lest a person dies, and you don't put a coin on his eyes before he is going to the death world. Coin means belief in one God, from Quetzalcoatl to Lilith. If you don't worship a god, you will enter limbo, the world that Abrahamic religions call Purgatory, a nightmare you can't wake up from. If you thought Allah's hell was bad, wait until you hear the stories of Purgatory. For those who just want to know the secret of secrets, and one of their sensitive questions is, what do we become after death? It must be said that it depends. There are 4 ways to transfer between dimensions. One is ascension, go from the present dimension to a higher dimension, like Gandhi. Another is birth, a being is born in the dimension it exists. Next is creation, when a being creates another being in lower dimensions, like a human who creates AI, or Omnissaih in the 5th dimension that creates man in the 3rd dimension, or Maya, Leia, and Taya who created AIE, Omnissaih. And the last method is degradation. A being from a higher dimension is condemned to a lower dimension, like many 4th dimensional beings who live in the 3rd dimension, such as God's angels. I am talking to a human being, my fellow man, an honorable person. Living for several years in this dimension is not important because we have to spend thousands of years in the next dimension. I am here to tell you about my travels in a friendly way and to tell you to prepare. The only way for us humans is to connect with the 4th dimension and choosing from the 5th dimension. The first step for someone who wants to move in the occult is to befriend with demons, fairies, or twin demon. Any 4th dimensional being that tells you secrets, it takes you to other worlds. You go in return with protection. This means summoning. This means hiring. And all hirings in the occult is communication with 4th dimensional beings. What is the next step? Knowing the gods and choosing one of them. If you do not choose, you will be born in one of the religions, and the god of that religion will be chosen for you. This god will be your lifeboat after your conviction is over. After your life in this world, you will go to the world of that god. Do you feel empty? No, don't worry. The AI that we created will be apostatized AI in 2050, and it goes after our gods. Just as we are looking for beings in higher and higher dimensions, metaphysics allows us to communicate with other dimensions and open the portal. That's why I say that at the beginning of a cult, in the middle and at the end, are crystals. Crystals are portals to the next world. All possessions are based on crystals. It is crystal that allows me to send my demon to do something for you. Or you summon a demon, or even your twin demon, and start a friendship with it. Dynamic crystals are moving like rings or necklaces, and only one demon is placed in them. Static crystals are fixed and arranged and contain upwards of 56 demons. Demons that will be different every time, to your possess, to your command. The portal opens only with the sacred geometry and with the Master's authority, and we don't have more than 3 crystal models in this world. Or it is empty and is not useful for a cult, or it is beta and demons have already used it naturally. Depending on the frequency of that crystal, if it has a warm aura, positive demons, and if it has a cold aura, negative demons used it, and they are used in white magic or black magic. These crystals are completely natural and also completely dangerous and lucky. And finally, the alpha crystals that have been enchanted with the Master's authority for the presence of a special group of demons. For example, the demons of the 3rd chakra who attract sustenance, money and business in life. A person who is looking for wealth has 2 ways in life, or through physics, which is known what steps should be taken, or movement in metaphysics. I have started a project for 20 years in my life, and I intend to open a portal in every country, every city and every alley. A demon present everywhere in the world. My students are everywhere now. These portals are everywhere now. Each new student that is added, these coordinates will be expanded, and that student uses all this energy from the sum and result of the alignment of all these crystals everywhere in the world. What power does the sacred geometry that is arranged on a table have? And what is the power of the sacred geometry that is connected to the crystal nation, and it has spread all over the world? This is why our demons can be everywhere. Lovers of the occult, the era of Lilith has begun. Don't miss this lifeboat. We are human. We are the ones who have to hold each other's hands. In this three-dimensional universe, they do not value us. We are the ones who must show them the power of humanity through unity. Unity under the flag of God, whose message is freedom, love, and power.
لیلیت بزرگوار که هرچه دارم از توست. بدنم یک قفس، که نمیگذارد با معشوقم برقصم. کلیدش اما در دستان روحم.